Well, hello, good evening. Welcome to Spicy Sunflower Tarot. This is going to be a reading for the zodiac sign of Taurus. Welcome, and these readings are designed to bring love, light, and truth to those that watch. Please take what is yours, leave what isn't, like, subscribe, leave comments. Feel free to share, repost these videos as you see fit. Thank you very much for being here. I would like to ask that you would tune into your intuition, Taurus, that you would use your discernment, your knowledge, and your wisdom to interpret and help clarify these cards for you. I'm going to be using my own intuition as I go through, but I'd also like to refer back to traditional meanings of these tarot cards. So I'm going to just shuffle a little bit. I've already saged the space. I've asked for wisdom, light, and love. I'm going to split this deck just a few times. And Taurus, tune in right now to your energy. This is for the collective sign of Taurus for the mid-month of June, just to see where we're at. And a little energy check-in for you, Taurus, for mid-June. So we are going to lay out 5 cards. I'll come back through and we'll talk. So many major arcanas. Well, 2, but that's still in 5 cards. 2 is a lot. So at the bottom of the deck, we are looking at the 5 of Swords, which indicates conflict, change, adversity, some sort of a verbal dispute. Taurus, have you had a fight with someone? Have you gotten into an argument, some sort of a clash? Have you had any kind of uncomfortable arguments or conversations? Just an overview, just a general overlook at the reading that we're going to go through. So see if that might fit. That's here as the overview card. And we'll get started here. We're going into the past for you, Taurus. This can be maybe April or May, something in the more near past. But this is the Hermit. This is the energy of the sign of Virgo. So another earth-based energy, another cousin, earth cousin for you. And this is the Hermit's all about going within and finding your light, literally holding the lantern, this wise old sage being in this clouded or cloaked robe. He's in the night. He is he's on a path of his own discernment. He's seeking his own wisdom and his own light. He knows that his knowledge and his wisdom and his clarity and truth comes from within him, and he knows that he lights his own way. He's not looking for that outside of himself. He's looking for that within himself. So the Hermit, as the word describes, he hermits himself away purposefully because he knows that's where he finds his truth. So the Hermit, major arcana for the sign of Virgo, for you here, Taurus, in your past, showing us in this reading that you very well possibly could have hermited yourself away purposefully. It's not for no reason. It's definitely to seek your own guidance, your own truth. So in the recent past, last few months, the Hermit is here. And we move into the more near recent past. And this is Page of Swords. So we have more air energy like we had here with 5 of Swords in the overview. And we're looking at the Page, which is one of the royalty cards for the sword suit. And this is all about investigation, looking into things, knowing that there's maybe more than meets the eye, inquisitive, asking a lot of questions, doing a lot of research. Can be the spying card, stalker card. So because this is here and it's a royalty card, it's a court card, this can be someone else. This can be you. So if you are taking on the energy of looking into something, or if someone is doing that into your life or into you, just beware that that's here in your spread here, these 5 cards, and this is showing up in card number 2. So Taurus, Page of Swords, the investigator. It's a pretty immature energy. It's someone that, if, let's just say for the sake of this conversation, someone that you have had a verbal disagreement with, that you have had some words with, they're looking into you and your life because they either want to have this verbal discussion with you, or it's already been had, and they're looking into your social media pages, your job profiles on Indeed, or any number of things. You can use your own imagination. Someone's looking into you. They're figuring out if what you said was the truth. Is everything on your resume accurate? Are you the kind of person they want to bring into the workplace? This is someone that's looking into you, and this is someone that possibly wants to have a verbal discussion with you, maybe an argument, maybe a controversy of some sort. They're at adversity with you, or in adversity with you. They want to have the upper hand, and so they're looking into how they can do that. Or this is you, Taurus. This is you wanting to make sure that you have the upper hand. You are trying to make sure that you have investigated everything that you need to, so that you can pursue the conversation that's upcoming with as much wisdom and knowledge. Maybe that's what you've been thinking in your hermit state, is how you're going to do this investigation process. So something to consider. This might not be a reading for everybody, but whoever this is for, by all means, take it or leave it. Here in the present position, those were past energies. In the present position, we do have, the 3 of Wands. And the 3 of Wands is fire energy. So this is all about knowing, expecting your ships to come in. So you're standing in this present moment, Taurus, not waiting, knowing. There's a difference. So waiting isn't healthy. Waiting is actually not doing us any good. This is a fire energy, which means action taking, knowing and expecting that my ships are coming in. They're on the horizon, they're headed my way, and your ships can be anything that you're expecting to show up. You're expecting money in the bank. You're expecting the promotion on the horizon. You're expecting the conversation with that person that you are romantically interested in. You're expecting them to return your call or meet you in that place. You know it's on its way. So you're just standing there securely, hand on the staff, knowing that it's coming. So in this present energy, very confident, very self-assured, very secure. Where we move into the upcoming future, we do have judgment. And this is Archangel Gabriel blowing the trumpet, very much like the story in the book of Revelation in the Bible, where those who believe with the sound of the trumpet are raised. So you have a judgment call to make. Those that are on your path, those people, places, or things that you want to come with you on your next chapter, you're making a judgment call. So Taurus, understand that it's your choice. It's your judgment, and it's here because you're going to be making one, whether you like it or not. There is a judgment at hand, and it's yours. So very interesting for me as a reader to see that the Hermit was here in the past, and now judgment is here in the future. So you've had a lot to think about. You've had a lot to go over. You've had a lot to decide and think about. You definitely did your investigation. You definitely dug into whatever it was you needed to dig into so that you can make sure that you make the right decision when Judgment Day occurs. So, Taurus, that's actually really excellent, excellent energy. And as we move into the farther forward future, we do have Page of Pentacles. So a little bit more immature, a little bit more juvenile, naive, not as ascended as maybe a king or a queen. The page is all about a message. They're bringing a message to you of a new beginning in the form of your earth-based energy. So what can we plant and feel fruition can come from it? We can invest our money. We can grow millions of dollars. We can invest time in working out every day, and we can grow in our health being better and better. We can invest time into our loved ones, and we can achieve a healthy, successful family. You can go on and on. There's a new investment in your near future. What I think is very interesting is we started off this reading, this overview with this disagreement, this verbal discussion. And then we had a hermit energy. We went into our own private world in our introverted, quiet space alone without the world's distractions. We did a lot of investigation and we determined what we knew in our cerebral mind, our thinking mind, our sword energy, what was the truth. We stand here in this present moment and we expect and we know that our ship is on the way, whatever that ship is for you. We have a judgment call that we have to make because not everyone is worthy of coming with us on our next step. And we finish with Page of Pentacles. We've learned through this process what we want to invest in now. And we're receiving a message, or we're giving a message that we're ready to begin. We're ready for that. So Taurus, I hope this was a message that landed for you, that has some good meaning for you in your life, that maybe helped you. Even just a little bit is great. I'm going to finish this reading with a oracle card from Elena Fairchild's Lightworker Oracle deck. Very beautiful, illustrative concept for those of us that are tuned in to our light and want to bring that into the world. So one more shuffle here, Taurus. We'll give you a message to end the reading. And we look at the power of the divine masculine. This is the card 10, which is 1 and 0 equaling up to the number 1. All about new beginnings, creation. Very similar to our Page of Pentacles. So Taurus, I'm going to read from the book. I'm going to set this card here and allow you to just glance at the cards, tune in as I read, and see if this fits for you. An empowering energy seeks expression from within. It wishes to free you from confusion, paralysis, and stagnancy. It seeks to stir you into consciously chosen action, greater discipline, and focus. It's time to end the frustration of repeating old patterns. You are ready to break through into a new way of life. Feel inspired, be energized, and focus on your dreams and desires. Take steps to manifest them on the physical plane. Believe your success is inevitable. Taurus, I thank you so much for your energy and for your presence here. Have a wonderful evening. Be blessed.